So, now we're ready to start up and go. Well, not quite. There are a few things to take care of first. The seat needs to be adjusted to the driver. The right position is the one that allows the best control of the car. The seat should be the proper distance from the wheel. Place our hands like this. Now, with this grip on the wheel, we'll be able to turn it without interfering with our vision. If the car has an airbag, it should be at least a foot from the body. Our legs shouldn't be cramped or fully extended. The right foot should reach the floor behind the brake pedal. The knee should be slightly bent, so that there's room to flex it easily when we move it between accelerator and brake, and to flex the ankle. If the seat is too far back, we may not be able to steer or brake properly or operate other controls. With the seat too far forward, the arms are cramped and we can't turn the wheel as easily or quickly, or to get to the brake in a hurry. And on long trips, the extra effort can be very tiring. Another adjustment we need to make before we start is the mirrors. Every time the seat position is changed, the mirrors need to be readjusted. Properly adjusted, the inside mirror should be aimed at the middle of the back window, and we should be able to just see the bottom of the window. In daylight, it should be on the day setting. If it looks like this, we have it on the night setting. We'll talk about that later in the course when we discuss night driving. For most driving, we'll want the day setting. Now to the outside mirrors. Their purpose is to let us see the area between the inside mirror and what we can see to either side. These areas were often called blind spots, mostly because the side mirrors weren't set right. But with proper adjustment, we can just about eliminate the blind spot on most cars. To do this, we rest our head against the closed window and set the mirror to barely show the edge of our vehicle. Without an inside mirror adjustment, we roll down the window and adjust the mirror by hand. Now, when we're sitting behind the wheel, the left mirror will show the area between that shown in the inside mirror and what we see out the left side. To set the right mirror, we move as far right as we can stretch, and then adjust the mirror to show the edge of the right side of the vehicle. Again, if we don't have an inside mirror adjustment, we do it by hand and check the image. Notice how the image in the right mirror makes the car look further away than it really is. That's because it's made convex to show us a larger area than we get with a flat mirror. With the mirrors properly adjusted, we can see everything behind us, to the right and to the left. Let's see how this will work out on the highway. There's a car about to pass us. Watch how he moves from the inside mirror to the left outside mirror to our field of vision. We're okay on the left. Let's check to the other side as we pass that car on the right. There he goes, to the right outside mirror and to the inside mirror. Looks like the mirrors are adjusted properly. All this has to be done before we start, though. We can't reach the outside mirrors while we're driving. Just a few more checks and we'll be ready to go. The head restraint. It's not for comfort, but to keep our head from snapping back in a rear-end collision and causing whiplash, one of the most painful and long-lasting injuries. It should be behind our head, not our neck. Lock the doors to keep strangers out and us in if there's a collision. And finally, this is the single biggest thing we can do to save life and limb, to say nothing of that nice face. Later in the course, when we'll have a better idea of what can happen on the road, we'll see just how important safety belts can be. Right now, it's just a matter of adjusting them correctly. The lap belt should be snug across the hips. The shoulder belt should be snug across the chest. We can lean forward whenever we need to. But in a crash, the belt will keep us where we should be. Adjusting the seat, the mirrors, head restraint, and belts usually takes less than a minute. If no one else has been driving the car and nothing needs to be adjusted, all it takes is the few seconds needed to make sure that everything is the way we left it. Driving is one of the most difficult of life's activities. To do it well and avoid mishaps, we need everything possible going for us. Having a car that fits us like a glove is one of them.